Hello and welcome to the Outer Worlds. So we are looking for a specific part. Hello.
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here?
Sure. The guards accidentally brutally shot themselves, can't you see?
Accidentally brutally shot themselves, huh? Unbelievable. Second time this month. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt.
I could use their gear. No sense in letting good suits of armor go to waste.
No can do, friend. That armor's Spacer's Choice property. Bodies, too. Living or otherwise. Company policy, you see. You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Okay. Let me ask you a few questions.
Don't get paid bits to chat with strangers. You want to chew the rag, go talk to Silas over by the cemetery.
Oh, how rude. Should I test my gun on him? Hey, Ernie. Come on, just shoot him in the back, no one has to know. Criminal activities. Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking and murdering are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in those activities without consequences. Good night, Ernie. Thanks for the ammo. Wait, you had so much ammo and no weapons. Your reputation with the faction has changed. If enemies are hostile but your reputation isn't, kill on sight. I see. Let's take a look then. Captain's identification. Okay, we can use that. One-handed melee. Well, we are definitely not gonna use that, like ever. Right, what was I supposed to do? I wanted to check my reputation with people. There you go, reputation. Spacer's Choice, secondary. Groundbreaker. Oh, we have discretion for every single one of those. Current status, neutral. It is too early to tell whether this employee is competent or not. Spacer's Choice is a favorite brand for the colonists on the budget. The town of Edgewater and the region of Emerald Vale are properties of Spacer's Choice Company. You are neutral to this faction. Well, okay. I mean, sure. Really? All of that for 10 experience? Well, it seems like that wasn't worth it at all. The map doesn't seem that big. But then again, we have a spaceship, so there's gonna be other planets, right? Marauder. Hey, let's try to snipe him, not snipe him, to hit him with a stick. I want to see how this is gonna work. Okay, new plan. Stay here and wait. And the bullets. No, I'm not. Oh, that's heavy ammo. Okay then, good to know. You killed a resident. Why, you monster. Maybe I should upgrade this gun a little bit. Again, very pretty. Even the skies are not boring. Beautiful. Well, we're pretty close to a settlement. I doubt there are gonna be any hostiles here. The guards would make short work out of them, right? Hello, little guy. Oh, look, coffins.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
I'm just passing through.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Nice to meet you. I am Alexander Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Junior in Humor. Fancy title for a gravedigger.
Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time.
You seem pretty old to be a junior of anything.
The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associate in humor.
Well, I'm looking to make a little money while I'm here.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our gravesites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Oh, wow. You want me to go and collect what is owed to you? I can do that.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
A special case, you say?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Very well. Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Good to know. There was something else I wanted to ask.
Yeah?
How long have you been junior in humor?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1... all my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Well, this town must be in a pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed so much.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
Okay, plague. What plague? What is this? Oh, it's a history. That's cool. You're not worried about falling sick.
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
Sure. So, how do I talk to about the power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
Okay, something else to talk about.
Yeah?
Do you lose a lot of people to marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
What are they after? Loot?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna dock my pay.
Thank you for your time. I hope you don't die a horrific death.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
I'm gonna believe you because you're wearing a hat that has glowing eyes. Alright, so we're in a place where we can loot stuff. I'm sure about that. Hello. Armor parts, heavy and light ammo. That'll keep my machine gun busy for a bit. 20 bullets. Yeah, it's gonna take some time before we can actually do anything with that. I want to find a laser pistol or a laser weapon at least. Something that's incredibly cool. Okay, I guess we can't enter every house. That's a bit disappointing, honestly. Nothing to do here. Right then. So this door glows blue. That means we can enter it, right? Indeed. Let me just close it behind me. Oh, look at that. 2-hour energy brew. Does that mean that my sleep will go down if I take that? Sleep needs energy. No, energy goes down when you don't sleep. Does that mean my energy will go up? Oh, you have a security camera here. Or don't you? Wait, is that a... Nice. Any more? What is this? Steel bypass stun. Heavy ammo, cool. Ah, the poor guy. Not only is he a grave robber, he just lost everything he ever had. He was just too trusting. Tossbow card, Tyson Chrysanthemum, a collectible. Tossbow card. Plain pure water. Also, cider. That's cool. Should I open this? Oh yeah, it was definitely worth it. I'll need to purchase some more of these things. If they sell them, I mean they are kind of illegal, aren't they? Why would they sell them in a vendor? Was it a vending machine or a vendor? We will know soon enough. Let us enter this place and clear it out as well. Edgewater Cemetery discovered. Yeah, this is where we entered from. Okay. Spades. Shovels. Are those shovels considered weapons? They are. Well, I consider them junk, so... Armor 9, that's definitely better. Armor type, skill points, lockpick. This gives you one-handed melee. Seems like I'm gonna use you more. Marauder helmet. This old Hephaestus helmet has been patched and repatched so many times that its use is no longer recommended for 4 out of 5 hypobric workers. Okay. Let's say you guys are junk and... That looks nice. Ooh, can we hack you? Edgewater Saloon Cannery, a Spacer's Choice property. Terminal access welcome. Janitor Inhumer. Messages? From Inhumers Association. Dear Reader, your subscription to the Inhumers Association newsletter has expired. We'd like to invite you to renew your subscription. Act now, and we'll throw a copy of our newest publication, Shovels, Gazette, and Quarterly. Edgewater Cemetery is property of the Spacer's Choice Company. The Spacer's Choice family takes care of its own. From the cradle to the grave. Ooh, wow, that's creepy. From the cradle to the grave. Gravesite plots and headstones are provided by Spacer's Choice at an affordable rate. Comfortable, spacious plots, custom engraved headstones and monograms. Complimentary eulogy, courtesy of the Order of Scientific Liquory. Let your spirit rest in the privacy of Spacer's Choice. Brand gravesite. Okay. Hack 1, bypass. Yay. A novice, Theodore Groger. Industrial accident, burial status successful, erased of gravesite. 13F. Paid and accounted. Inhumers Edelium. Teddy's corpse was missing a hand. Deduct 5 bits from the gravesite fee because it's kindly fellow. Oh, because I'm a kindly fellow, okay. That's, well, disturbing. Okay, we need one more, come on. Is that tea? Triptease. Each tea hack contains the finest nature of artificial flavors for the perfect cup of tea. Oh my god, this is my favorite game. Early retirement. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the valued arcs of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Carium Rockwell and Mr. Croc's gift to you. Selection for the entry retirement process is by lottery. Winners enjoy all expense paid trip to their new life in Byzantium, the Jewel of Helicon. A lottery. Don't get me wrong, I completely understand that. Honestly, I can't wait for the Stellaris mod for The Outer Worlds. It's gonna be amazing. A mega corporation that controls multiple planets. Come on, just one more unlocker, or whatever it's called. I actually need to take a look at that. So, this thing is called a mag pick. Stealing is not the answer. Stealing is the question. The answer is yes. Unauthorized use of this item by any person without security rating of A5 is a Class C felony. Complex passwords are a security risk, difficult to remember and often written nearby. Security recommends using a simple, easy-to-recall code like 1234 or your supervisor's name. Unauthorized use of this item is a Class C felony. It's so nice that you can steal everything without any repercussions. But can we sell them, or is it like in Oblivion where you actually can't sell stolen goods unless you find a fence? Yeah, break it down. So, let's say that I want to add a custom marker here because we found something of interest. Can I do that? Apparently not. Well, that's a down point right there. Sorry to say. Can I pickpocket? Let me take a look. If I go to character... Yes, I know, you don't like me. But no worries, I don't like you either. Sneak... Pickpocket. Steal from humans while sneaking. Yes, you need 40 points in that. That's neat. We just discovered Edgewater. Hello.
Spacer's Choice takes care of its own.
Yeah, I read that. It really does take care of its own. And no one else. It's quite grotesque when you think about it. Hello, who are you supposed to be? Resident. Fun times barrel. Ranged weapon mod. Barrel increases critical damage dealt. It's a modification. Improving rate of fire and more.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Okay. It's fun to know that, I guess.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Why are you living like this? Hey there.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
You make it sound like I'm being watched.
The walls talk, is all. We all got sights on each other. Any of us breaks company protocol, boss is gonna hear about it from 6 different mouths. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
I've got some training. I could take a look at you.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
What kind of trouble?
People trouble. Lazy worker like me getting special treatment from some out-of-town physiker like you? People will talk. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
It's a little late for that, isn't it?
I'm glad you see things my way. And not for nothing. But I appreciate you giving me the time of day. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Well, I'm not gonna stoop so low as to steal from sick people now, am I? Sleep deprivation. You're tired and you need to sleep. Without sleep, your exhaustion will get worse over time. So, reducing my temperament, intelligence, strength, and death. Okay, let's take an energy pill and see if that's gonna work or not. Ration pill. Natural health regeneration 2 seconds. I'm sorry, minutes. Liquor, apples, bananas. Wait, what are you called again? Bunch of nanners. Really? That's funny. Fish sticks. 0G brew. Is that it? 2-hour energy brew. Okay, let's use you. I think it worked. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna go here. I can take everything. Can I place stuff? Yes, I can store. Okay, heavy ammo. Energy ammo. I do hope those squirrels don't tell on me. Pep pills. Hello. Can't hide from me. Well, you can, but not forever. Right then, so you Sikh people, where did you get the fancy items? You alive? Good to know.
I don't want any trouble.
Right then. It's almost like it has been raining here. Yet, there is no rain now, and it didn't rain when I actually walked into town. It does look rather cool though. Are you the barber? Okay, I'm not gonna steal that. A little bit too close for comfort. You're not even gonna follow me, are you? Nothing in the fridge. Well, that's disappointing. Spacer's Choice Guard. He has nice stuff for me, I guess.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
That's nice. Prepare my remains for what?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
Alright, speaking of burial, Silas sent me to collect your fees.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity.
Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about our town, but we all pull together. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Can't you just give Silas an IOU?
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I will let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
Okay then.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry.
Spacer's Choice, Cantina discovered. What is this? Wanted. Gilliman Gil Antrim. From Spacer's Choice, Department of Retirement. A right of execution, effective immediately for Gillian Antrim, former Spacer's Choice, Associate Mechanic. Terminated from his position and escorted from Edgewater on the grounds of unauthorized use of adrenotime. Wanted for destruction of company property, murder of company workers in good standing, theft and unauthorized use of medical supply. Since there are bounties here, does that mean that...
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Just the way it goes, I suppose. Staying long?
Spacer's Choice takes care of its own.
Energy packs, cool. I can use the terminal. Huh. Was absolutely certain that she's gonna see me there. Any contraband? Can I sleep in your cell?
Hey, that... What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Carry on.
Really? That's it? You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Bounty records. All bounties posted by Edgewater have been authorized by Spacer's Choice. Will bounties? Sure. The Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement, Terminations and Retriation has failed to write the execution of Guilliman Gil Antrim, effective immediately. Some of you may remember Gil Antrim from the days of the cannery. Please be advised that the Spacer's Choice no longer recognizes Mr. Antrim as a member of its valued family. Spacer's Choice advises its workers on good standing to remain in good standing by disabusing themselves of any sympathy, allegiance, or memory towards. Oh wow, Mr. Antrim. Generous bounty payment on delivery. Must be able to sign your own name. See Constable Reyes for details. Wanted, Dr. Maribel Burrs. Former Spacer's Choice physician, abandoned her duties and disappeared from Edgewater, at large and considered dangerous. The Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement Terminations and Restitution has failed to write off the execution of Dr. Maribel Burgess, effective immediately. She is wanted for 3 counts of larceny, 2 of which parcel of stolen Adra time and 1 of depriving the outpost of its official physician. Sure. Generous bounty payment on delivery, must be able to sign your own name. And finally, Bertie Cotton. Former Vicer, acting on behalf of the Order of Scientific Inquiry, stained the Edgewater Virage, suffered a physiological breakdown upon showing symptoms of the plague. At large and dangerous. The Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement, Termination and Resolution has failed to write off the execution of Barney Cotton. Effective immediately, the Order of Scientific Inquiry has declined. I'll respond. Vicer Cotton's sermons are considered defunct and obsolete. Spacer's Choice advice, purging them from all your memory, with the help of Zero G. Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for you. Oh, for what ails you. Generous bounty payment on delivery. Okay, let's talk about those people then. Spacer's Corona. If I am here, I don't think you can see me.
Huh? Hey.
Apparently we cannot speak with you.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
I know how you feel.
Well, technically you sold your souls to these people, so I don't know what you want. Technically. It's not stealing if I take this. Well, that's good to know. And this terminal is the Sotana Cannery, a Spacer's Choice property, Maintenance Division, Logs, Welcome, Holcomb P. There are currently 3 open trouble tickets. Select an option to proceed. 65565. Leader serial, something failure on startup, open medium. Steps to report. Reproduce, whatever. Turn on engine, try it again, Kick the leader, curse injured toe. I have to enter a minimum of 8 steps, try it again. It makes a rattling noise. Maintenance note. Dang it, Clancy, I just got your back on your feet 2 weeks ago. Not that you got feet, but you know what I mean. Sound like this started off access again. We'll clean out and reset, okay? Clancy's gut got caught and all pulled out, likely inaccurate of somebody trying to restart him over and over again. Need to rewind the coil in number 4. Okay. Starter's working, but there is something else off. Have to wait until the quiet spin him up for license, okay? Priority. Failure of main cannery production line. At hard processing. Status open. Executive. Steps to produce. Startup production. To schedule S46701A. Observe processing of cans. Follow this bench to heat processing stage. 1 or more loud popping noises. Smoke smell of burned sultana. Overheat Coxton and monitor 6. Flames jet from exhaust port. Automatic shutdown. Likely as not, best you ingestion from being made of eat something. She ain't made of again. Heading over now. Priority automatically reset to low by executive level admin rule applied by Thompson R. Reason. Trouble ticket filed by Miller L. Steps to reproduce. Look northwise. I said look northwise, blasted useless translator. Near scrap pile, could be northeast. From town, I guess. Observe mechanical. Clunking about all maintenance like see it. It's right there. Okay, I didn't understand a single word there. That's because I'm smart. Hello, can we speak? Workbench discovered. Yes, I know how modifications work. You told me, I think. Install mod and you choose. We have 40 bullets. Good. Oh, that's a nice place. Let's rob it. We can use 2 out of 5 to open this chest. What is this supposed to be? Dose bulb blocker. Ammo and stuff, not bad. Well, let's start with you. Anything interesting here? Really? Absolutely nothing? Do you hide anything behind here? No. Fancy. Oh, it's a board game? I would love to know how to use that. I would love to learn how to play games. That's why I exist. And one more room. Okay. Maintenance Division Personal Terminal. Welcome, Comp Robert. Enter keyword for record search or hold down Control Alt F7. Enter to compose a new entry. Control Alt F7. Enter. I can't do that. Open last search. Indumity left Edgewater today. She has been resigned to Terror 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me, as I'll look up and think of you. Robert, they won't let me keep her, but I know you will raise her with love, perhaps more than I would make time for. You are patient and present, and all the way that I am not. The company says she has no name until you gave her one. Her name is Parvati. What a strange name. They tell me her birthday will be set on the date she legally delivered to you. She was actually born on July the 7th. Make her feel special when I care. She liked it when I sang to her. It was the only time she stopped crying. Idumati, okay? Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I sat up last night reading through the Young Spacer's Guide. Almost started reading it out loud, from habit. It's been 10 years, but I still have parts of it to memorize. Reckon I'll take the next volume into work on the cannery. There is an unusual office where I've been taking my lunches. May as well read the whole thing again. Well, someone lives a sad existence, I'm sorry to say. Thank you. Noodles, cool. Cheese. Sliced bread. Okay, nothing else to do here. I actually am looking for a store. I need to purchase some of those packs that will help me unlock stuff.
Wish we had some better rations.
That's a bar. We're gonna visit that in a moment.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry.
Such a lovely guy. Hey there. Right. Well, I'm not gonna unlock this yet.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
Good to know. I need to fix a ship. Do you know where I can find parts?
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
Got some questions for you.
Go right ahead.
What is your take on the place?
What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
Yes, telling yourself that won't make it true.
You are condescending to me, and I do not care for it. I am lucky to have my work, lucky to be alive. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
Yes.
Go right ahead.
So, about this plague.
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Are you done being delusional, or should I wait?
I take umbrage with your choice of phrase. We ain't sick, we're rugged. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
Yeah, Spacer's Choice obviously cares about its family.
Spacer's Choice is built on love, and like any real love, it is cold and tough when needs must. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
And if you don't work hard enough?
Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
Good.
Music to my ears.
Merchant skills. Your merchant skill is equal to the value of the best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from the vendor. Okay, any special weapons? What is this? A revolver. Oh, I'm gonna hope we find something. Ooh, Maxwell. For some reason you think this hammer should be silver. Right. Sell junk, press Z. Oh, you do sell those things. You can have 4 of them. How much for one? 15? I have 300, so purchase them all. Good. Should I sell you? Yeah, let's sell them both. What kind of armors do you sell? What is this? A worker's outfit. Okay, your heavy weapons +5, determination +5. I do prefer lockpicking, honestly. Not purchasing any guns, though I could purchase some ammo, perhaps. Energy? Yeah, I don't think I need that right now. We don't have any energy weapons, and he definitely isn't selling any. 4% discount. Spacer's choice. Right then. Oh, I feel sleepy. And you have tea? Oh, glorious. I should definitely break in at some point. Right, let's go back to my ship.
Your rations yet?
Actually, can I fast travel to my ship?
2 whole cans of salt tuna.
Right, that's the place of the sick people. We're gonna leave the door open because we love you. Some fresh air will do you good. Okay, can I fast travel now? Yes. Go ahead. Hunger. You are hungry and you need to eat. Yes, we're gonna eat after we sleep. And we also need some water. We're gonna drink after we eat. Now, I do believe the only place I can sleep is here. How about 8 hours? Yep. Resting in a bed is relaxing and moves time forward. You can only rest in your own bed. Okay. Right. We do have some water. Plain and pure water. Equip. Now actually I just want you to use that. And eat this. We're still kinda hungry, so I'm gonna eat an apple as well. Excellent, and this is where I'm gonna end the episode. Yes, it was incredibly slow, but I'm slowly learning about this game. So, thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.